Welcome back, babies, to Rotten Reelz Reviews, audio review number 51. I hope you enjoyed your Christmas, and I thought we could have a little mystery, some blackmail, maybe a dead lead here or there. For that, we're going to need a suave, cagey mother that don't speak no jive but is straight up. So grab your flare, bell bottoms, get those platform shoes ready, and do that, funky chicken. This is Shaft, can you dig it? In New York City, you may need some muscle, maybe someone to send a warning or help you out of a tight squeeze. Then John Shaft, Richard Roundtreee of Embassy, Shaft's Big Score, Roots, Dave the Assassin, Maniac Cop, 7, Rescue 77 is the man you need. Because that Shaft is one bad mother... I'm shutting my mouth. Shaft is approached by a couple of thugs of a crime boss, and one didn't handle his exit well. And by exit, I mean a 5-story drop. With the cops having to investigate what is clearly a self-defense, some of his former associates on the police force are questioning whether or not he took the law into his own hands. Oh yeah, what about the rights of that little girl? Oh, no wait, that's Dirty Harry. Sorry.
I'm not on no hustle, Bumpy.
A detective job.
What kind?
Your kind, you take it.
Don't jive me, man. What kind of fucking job you talking about?
Somebody kidnapped my daughter Marcy. Done in a couple of people. They leave no ransom note or nothing. And nobody saw nothing. I want you to find her. That's the fucking job.
Police got a whole unit. Does that kind of work free?
Not for me. You know I can't go to the cops.
Lieutenant Andrazi, Charles Coffey of Clute, the thief who came for dinner, Simon Vienna, Tail Gunner Joe, and the other side of midnight, is pulling all the strings he can to keep Shaft from losing his license as a PI, but at the same time needs answers. He gives Shaft some operating room to see what's what. Later on, Shaft encounters the same thug, plus his boss Bumpy. I'm sorry. Moses Gunn of Wild Rovers, Shaft's Big Score, The Cowboys, Rollerball, Good Times, and Vegas, at his office with a dire situation. I'm sorry. Bumpy's daughter has been kidnapped, and he needs Shaft to find out who took her, where they took her, and, well, I mean, we can figure out why. I mean, he's getting squeezed. So Shaft hits the streets, rolls a few of informants, beats down some doors to find the girl. Chats up an old buddy of his that went black militant, Ben Buford, Christopher St. John of The Love of Ivy, Top of the Heap, The Retrievers, and the Atlanta Child Murders, only to find out that an Italian syndicate has moved into town and moving in on Bumpy's territory. And with a name like Bumpy, imagine the filthy jokes you could have. So it is decided that an armored assault is called for the night, but they need plenty of men and guns for this gig. With Bumpy cutting the check, the men are armed to the teeth, multiple entries are ready for breach, and most of these men realize that some of their brothers are gonna die. And yet they seem strangely fine with that. Now it could be the cash up front, could be the cause to save an innocent, but who can really say? Can Shaft and Ben pull this off? Will Bumpy be rubbed out? Could that last question have sounded any more pornographic than it already did? Now, I have just a few comments about the film overall. Once again, this is shot in 35mm spherical, giving that nice wide eye effect, that almost a walleye effect, if you will. This is single-handedly one of MGM's little gems that got more love from audiences of all color because the performances were solid, the writing was fair, the flow of the story did not drag on. It plays at a nice, constant, steady pace and doesn't let up for nothing or nobody. Yeah, you may have noticed I'm a fan. And yes, fellas, in case you were concerned that there wasn't nearly enough action or story, yes, there is some nudity. All hail titty. Yes, we know it brings all joy to us all. Whatever. This film is hailed as not only one of the best exploitation films, but it is also deemed one of the best films of the 70s because nothing feels forced. Everyone has a great deliverance, and for God's sakes, This amazing soundtrack is brought to you by none other than Isaac Hayes. So I would tell you to sit back and enjoy this piece of funk and get your grooving on, babies, because Shaft is one of the most memorable films of this era and deserves all these hails. So once again, thanks for tuning in. If you've got any suggestions on what I should review, maybe a new audio review is in store. I'm still working on doing a video review, and we're looking to do another Rotten Rambling on here shortly. Thanks a lot, and y'all take it easy. Bye.